there, and welcome back to Weird Soda for Life. Today we are trying, um, um, uh, I don't, where the, I got an idea. Weird Soda, Weird Soda, Weird Soda. Ah, it worked. Anyway, welcome back to Weird Soda for Life. If you haven't guessed what we're trying this week, well, I'm about to tell you. We are trying Fanta's Haunted Apple. This is a limited edition Fanta soda that has been brought to us by Beetlejuice. Because when I think of Beetlejuice, I think of green soda. But actually, talking about that, the color is uh, not bad for that. Uh, anyway, if you haven't heard, the reason why Fanta is pairing up with a movie star character that came out over 30 years ago is because there is a new movie coming out, creatively called Beetlejuice, which, frankly, as much as that sounds a little snarky, I do think that's a kind of fun, clever name, as opposed to doing Beetlejuice 2, Electric Spookaloo, I guess. But I actually think that's kind of fun. But if you haven't heard, they are releasing a new film in a couple weeks. I think September 6th is the date for the US. Um, so in order to like get more of the word out, Warner Brothers was like, you know what would be a great partner for this? Soda. And also as a sidebar, Roblox. And if you have not heard of Roblox, you're either not a teacher or a librarian because oh goodness. The best way to describe it, at least for what I've seen of it, is that it's a lower graphic version of Minecraft that is just frankly a free for all, and there's a lot of garbage on there. But Beetlejuice was like, you know what? We're gonna make some levels on Roblox that are just Beetlejuice themed, and I mean, not to dog anybody on the marketing campaign. I do wonder who the marketing campaign is for, because for those of you who are not old enough to remember Beetlejuice, or if you're like me, technically speaking, I mean, I was alive when the first Beetlejuice came out, but my first introduction was the cartoon from the early 90s, but I have seen the movie since then. Um, and for those of you who don't remember, there's a whole plot line that is just child bride. And so when I so I don't know why we're marketing to children now. or are we just trying to lure them in? It's okay, kids. Um I I don't know. But also as a sidebar, incidentally, for those of you who haven't seen the movie, there is a musical out there, and I have also seen the musical. Let me be the first to tell you, and the reason why I bring this up is because I actually think, after reading some of the descriptions of Beetlejuice, I think some of the plot lines from Beetlejuice the musical might be in Beetlejuice. But I bring it up because the plot of the musical is not very similar to the movie. Something that one of my friends tried to warn me about. They tried to warn me that there was a song in there called "Dead Mom," and I was like, "Well, one song I can deal with this." So about 3 months after my mother passed away, I had another friend win tickets to this musical, and we went. Y'all, that whole second half was about dead mothers, and it was very poignant, and it was very great. All of this to say, there is some death in Beetlejuice, and I think from what I've read, it probably starts with a funeral. So again, why are we marketing dead people stories to children? um, just stick with the soda. Like, we're all gonna die anyway. Let me just enjoy my sugar soda in peace. With that, though, back to the real reason why you're here, the soda itself. Um, so this is actually one of seven distinct flavors that are coming out. Well, not distinct, but so Fanta has a marketing campaign where currently Haunted Apple is the limited edition flavor. We've got the OG, we got Beetlejuice on here, we got the stripes, but there are six other flavors that either are new flavors and or have Beetlejuice characters on their cans. There's also Orange, which is standard. That's Astrid, who is a new character for the film. Strawberry, who is Lydia Dietz, who's from the first film. Pineapple, which is Delia Dietz, also from the first film. Grape, who is supposed to be Dolores. I have no idea who Dolores is. Dolores, if you're out there, reach out. Um, Lemon, which is a character called Wolf Jackson, which I don't really remember, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything. And Strawberry Kiwi, which is apparently a character called Bob the Shrinker. Out of all of those, I think I would love to kind of get my hands on lemon. Like that does sound intriguing, but I think a lot of these flavors are like region locked. I know personally, I've only seen the orange, the pineapple, and the strawberry in my neck of the woods. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's not. There aren't other flavors around. Uh, all of this to say, I'm really not sure what the marketing team at Warner Brothers is doing, but I really hope this soda's good. And with that, let's find out. Uh, so it looks a little more like bright green on here, but it's a little. Well, I guess it kind of is. Um, it's grass green, I guess, but I do think it's really nice. They've got the Beetlejuice, official Beetlejuice movie partner. I don't know what like off-brand Beetlejuice themed sodas look like, but I don't think I want to find out because I'm afraid it'll be something like Lester's Fixins, and we don't need that in our lives. Um, there is a QR code that you can use to summon Beetlejuice. We will not be doing that today, and it says that this is a spiced apple soda. So I'm interested in that too, because usually when we have an apple soda, it's either like a green apple, like a Granny Smith, right, a sour, or it's caramel apple. And so I'll be interested to see what side of the fence this lands on. And with that, be rest assured, this contains no juice. I will not be polluting my body with something even remotely healthy while I drink this. Ooh, I was not prepared for that. It smells very cinnamony. Um, Kind of like a cinnamon crumble, or kind of, And if you don't know, it smells like crunchy cinnamon sugar. Uh, you know what? I love this glass. Hey, you know what? We'll pour it in anyway. Ooh, look at that alarming shade of green. All right. No, that smells tastes about the same. And with that, bottoms up. You know, Beetlejuice looks gross, dirty, and disgusting, but this soda is delicious. So I guess good on you, Beetlejuice. It does make you wonder if this is supposed to. I don't know what this is supposed to be tying in with Beetlejuice, but I'm like, it does boggle the mind. But this is quite good. Um, you do get that heavy cinnamon. The best way I can equate it is, do y'all remember those like Yankee candles? Like the apple pie Yankee candle that was just like overwhelmingly like you chewed on a cinnamon stick and then also there might be some slight dried apple in it? That's what this is. This is the living embodiment of a Yankee candle apple pie candle. Um, which is to say, that makes it sound bad, like it's waxy. But it's really good. If I was going to recommend a mixer for it, I would probably recommend a vanilla vodka of sorts because I think you could kind of get an apple pie a la mode out of that. But it definitely does lean on the spiced part of the spiced apple. It's not spicy, but yeah, definitely heavily cinnamon or as if I'm, again, I use the Yankee Candle thing, maybe like some potpourri. Again, I'm not making it sound good, but it is very good. I just it's the whole experience. The taste is very strong, but also the fragrant the fragrance of it too. It's like lingering. It does kind of feel like afterwards that I have chewed on some old potpourri in my grandmother's chest of drawers, and now it's left. That's the only thing I have left to remember her by. So I guess in that way, it is haunting. um, so the name is not a misnomer. The flavor is haunting me and is haunting my mouth. But really only in the best way, unlike dirty ass Beetlejuice. Um, I would say go get this if you can, um, because it's a hoot, and also it is very, very good. Maybe if you hold on to it long enough, you can take it for Thanksgiving dinner, and as opposed to a whole pie. Don't don't do that. Anyway, next week we continue on our journey for branded sodas. For my birthday this year, Mr. Weird knows that I love Fallout. Um, Not the nuclear like Fallout, but nuclear Fallout. I love Fallout, the video game series, and Jones Soda has created a Nuka Victory Cola. Um, and so we're going to try it on the channel and see if it's what marketing people seem to think Vault Dwellers drink. Until next time, drink weird and don't judge a bottle by its cover because it might have a skanky, gross looking old guy on it, but it might taste delicious. See you next time.